Good freaking morning, everybody. Welcome to Show Title Pending. Yeah, we still don't know. We are Oddlude. I am Bex.
I'm Jason.
I am Bravo. Sorry, I was quieting my phone.
Obviously, he has more important things
Look,
to
man,
do.
you gotta get going in the morning one way or another.
Oh, yeah, when this posts, it's not going to be in the morning. Well, whatever the freaking time it is.
He can't get his day started without gandering at least.
Oh, yeah, here we are with our McDonald's breakfast.
McDonald's.
We're not sponsored by McDonald's. Sorry, McDiddles.
McDonald's.
But if you want, please sponsor us. We're a wholesome family group.
So wholesome.
We don't do anything that wouldn't be considered PC or out of the blue.
Yeah. Catch these hoes, anyway.
He's drinking milk like a savage.
Like a savage. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what you were trying to say there.
I just love that you, I mean, we already finished our breakfast, but you've got like this tablecloth and the like textured glass.
He's the audio guy. You need your hands.
I'm very civilized about the way I eat. Okay, I gotta have like a whole spread.
Do you have napkins?
No.
I honestly don't remember eating. It just
Stay formal, my friends.
the food is just gone. It was so fast. I think it was like in Finding Nemo when the sharks, their eyes just rolled in the back of their head, and then suddenly my McMuffin was gone.
Your eyes just got wide. You're like,
Oh yeah. My Christmas. I don't know when this will come out, but
It's probably
it should come out soon.
I hope it comes out before Thanksgiving.
it's gonna come out in the new year at some point. Probably February.
Do you still have that Thanksgiving episode?
Yes, I
really got to her yesterday or like 2 days ago.
Yeah, he gave me the drive like last night or something, and I have to edit it. But also, it's Christmas week right now. I have to be,
You know what?
wrapping
I'm
presents.
gonna release this
Yeah.
this week, and then we'll do the Thanksgiving episode. For
Yeah,
New Year.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
There we go. We got a plan, and you all got to hear it live
We're on top of it,
or
everybody.
live-ish.
Retrospectively, we'll see how well this plays out.
So,
Yeah.
I got nothing.
got
What do you got? What do you got?
All right, sorry. I guess I'm gonna have to carry the conversation in this one.
That dust is bothering me.
Stop! You're gonna put it on my again.
Yeah, there were like dust on his microphone. I was like,
And he's going like this.
It's falling in his milk.
And it's to my milk. And I see the particles just like, really?
It's seasoning.
It gives you that milk, that spicy flavor you like.
Oh God,
That
dude.
sour taste.
Oh god.
Jesus. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
You ever notice like there's certain words that are just gross to hear?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't like moist.
Why? Why? All the women I've spoken to, they don't like moist. Why is that?
I mean, moist is okay, but I mean, I guess it's just like
What about musty?
musty. No,
Look at see your face. Like you're like,
Well, I didn't think about it. I was like, musty. No, I mean, I don't have any.
like he had a musty stench.
musty. Well, okay, if I'm smelling something musty, then yeah, obviously there's a problem. But just hearing the word, like, no, it's actually kind of funny. You know, it's like saying someone's crusty. I think that's good.
Ugh. Have you ever seen like crusty feet?
No.
Yeah.
Well, no, you know what?
I don't give a fuck,
It's
dog.
okay. Have you seen? There's those videos of like people getting their feet worked on, and they like the forbidden Parmesan, where they're like
when they're, like,
shaving
scra-
off pieces.
There's a video. This guy, I think it's like in India or somewhere like over there.
Yeah.
And he had, what the hell? Is it a callus? Like where it's like just dead skin, right? Mm-hmm. His foot was 25% callus at the bottom to the point where when he was cutting it off, he had to use a knife.
Yeah.
So he's just shaving it off
Yeah.
like fucking cutting wood.
How do you let it get that bad?
Oh, it
You
gets
should
better.
not be able to
His
whittle
dog
your
was
foot.
eating it.
Oh. Oh. I hate
Merry
that
Christmas,
so
everybody.
much.
Dogs will do shit like, oh dude. And it literally looked like Parmesan. Like just slices.
Forbidden.
This doesn't even faze me, man.
You're like, in fact, the food tastes better.
Dude,
for
once you
it.
work, because when I was younger, I worked for a small amount of time. I worked in a ranch.
You lie.
Like we didn't even have electricity and shit.
I
So
worked
like,
for a podiatrist.
so like, when you see a calf or have to help deliver a calf,
Yeah.
all right, nothing. Nothing is disgusting. You
Nothing
have to
gets
like
worse.
grab fucking the shovel's broken, so you have to use like your hands to pull the fucking manure out of the way. Yeah, nothing. It's like, so keep talking about crusty feet. Go
Okay,
ahead.
go for it. Wait. You said you were delivering calves. Did they have the non-hooves when they came out? Because like I know horses when they come out, it's called fairy feet, and it's just like phalanges before they like dry out
Before
and
they dry
solidify.
out.
You know what would probably have it rough?
What?
Like gynecologists.
How so?
Trust me, not everybody's clean down there.
Well, plus in the birthing process in general, it's everything. Yeah. Everything gets shot
That
out.
person is probably like, I don't have to see another vagina in my life ever again.
But they will.
They
But
will.
they will,
They
'cause
will.
that's their entire
For the
career.
rest of their life.
Or like if you're a doctor who like your only job is like hemorrhoids.
What kind of sick person makes that their career goal?
Hey,
Like,
when
The
you
one-
have it, and you need someone to get rid of it, you go to that guy.
Yeah.
Or that person.
maybe that's the thing. Maybe the doctor themselves, they were someone who had that issue, and then they're like, I'm the only one
Or
I trust.
hear me out. They were trying to get their like to become a full-fledged like
They were like, literally anything else, but this.
but
is
they
what
got stuck there and they haven't been able to get over that hurdle.
You know what? Apparently, I heard it's harder to get into dentist school than medical school.
What? No. No, because they got like dentist school.
You know what it
you
could
can
be?
do basically like community college or like trade school. That's what my brother did. He went. It was a straight line from like car work,
Carvana?
car like automobile, whatever classes, and then he went straight over to like dentistry.
What?
I'm just thinking of all our dentist viewers saying, "Fuck you! I worked hard for that shit."
If you're,
You're
a
telling
dentist,
me I could have gone to my local community
you
college?
could have gone to your local community college.
I'm in financial
Which-
debt, but I could have done community.
That's right. And how much the dentist charged? Get out of here.
I hate that sound when they clean your teeth. You just hear
Yeah. You know, my brother, he's working for like a small office up in NorCal. And they're like, oh, yeah, you can just work 3 days
How
a week.
small?
And he's making bank. Like, it's a private practice. Like, it's like one head dentist and like a few assistants. And they're like continually giving him raises. Like,
So I have a coworker who has a rotten tooth,
oh, God.
and he has to go see a dentist.
What color is it?
Oh, it's got to be black. at
Have you
this
seen
point.
it? Oh, okay.
No, but it's in the back. But he said like it was like his
It's
his
in the back
jaw
and
was
it's
getting
getting
swollen.
further.
So we were like, he's like, yeah, dude, I gotta get the dentist to take it out. I'm like, I can do that for you.
You're
So
like,
you
it's called a string and a doorknob.
well, no, it was a string in the forklift. It's going,
He's like lifting off the ground.
I go, if you don't want to do that, I gotta give me a screwdriver and a hammer. Fucking bah.
So, sorry to interrupt. The average salary of a dentist, according to Glassdoor, is $110,000 to $290,000, and Salary.com says 170 to 270. Projected 10-year growth rate 18%, and it just doesn't stop from there.
Yeah.
Average hour to pay, and hell, holy shit, in Alabama is $85 an average hour.
Yeah. So any
Fuck.
dentists that want to come at me, go ahead. Go ahead.
If
I was just
if she
saying.
won't take them, I'll take them.
I want money. You giving me money?
Dude, we all want fucking money.
Man,
That's why we're doing
it's
this
the dream.
podcast.
Just
It's just a
have
dream.
money. I
But
would
don't
like to
worry.
look at $1 sometime.
You know what's the saddest feeling when you get paid? You look at that beautiful check, and you know like it ain't gonna last very long.
Rent.
Fuck rent, just bills,
Bills, yeah.
Right.
rent, bills,
Gosh,
gas,
yo, you
maintenance.
You know what I'm peeved about? CalFresh.
What?
They denied me because I make too much. I'm like, that amount that is making too much, that is literally all my rent. Like, what are you talking about?
So I've actually been trying to get my new job. I finally qualified for medical insurance.
Oh,
So
right.
I got
Which
on
is a
with
huge
them.
deal, man.
Yeah, no,
seriously.
that's big.
But now I need to cancel my Medi-Cal. You know how hard it is to get in
Dude.
touch with those fucking people?
They're gonna make it a fucking mission.
Yeah.
Man.
Dude,
I mean, 'tis the season. Everybody's trying to change their insurance.
I'm trying to cancel. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to change. I'm like, let me go.
Which that's the
change my
thing.
policy.
If you get a job that
You
will
would think.
offer, it's supposed to switch over.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you would think they would just drop me,
Yeah, they should.
but it's still active.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm
But
like,
you're not paying for it, are you? Because it's Medi-Cal.
no. But I'm telling them like, stop me. Like, I don't need this. Like,
Yeah.
then let me go.
I
So
hear you.
there's like, well, you can contact us online. Okay, perfect. Sorry, this feature's not available.
Good
for your
Lord.
So I was like, okay, I'll call you. Sorry, all phone lines are busy. And then he just hangs up. It's like, okay, I'll make an appointment. I made an appointment 2 weeks ago. I still haven't had an appointment.
We are in hell.
I made the
We
appointment
are
to
in
make
hell.
the appointment.
You made the fuck, dude.
So I'm like, at this point, I'm just waiting for that like paper, that mail come in, and be like, hey, do you want to like renew? It's like, no.
No, I'm
Fuck off.
good. Oh wow. Insurance is such a beast, man. When I worked it, oh yee, it was
Oh,
rough.
that's right. You were.
Yeah, I worked doing the senior Medicare, which is you don't have a choice. You get enrolled to it when you hit 65.
Really?
Yeah, and yeah, it's not up to you, and I'm telling you right now, if you're not 65, you've got a ways to go, or you have family who's 65. Know this now. Get your prescription drug insurance, or if you're never gonna get it and you don't want to pay for it, if you get sick and you need meds, just die. Because it's not worth the fees that the government's gonna put on you. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just dying. Dying is the best pill.
It's a one and done. It's a one
Just
and
go
done.
buy some Tide Pods. I'm looking right.
Oh my god! Why was that a
We
thing?
do not endorse.
Why
Conyers.
why was the Tide Pod challenge a thing?
Oh my god. Okay, look.
You know what?
Going back to the I'm sorry. What was the fucking phrase about the Parmesan? The
Forbidden
the
Parmesan.
forbidden
Forbidden
Parmesan?
gummies.
The forbidden gummies. That's all I saw when that thing was like. For anybody who doesn't know, we have a Oh, I get it. Oh!
There goes your butter.
There goes my butter. Oh fuck.
Let's see how to
Thank
get
you.
this open.
Hold on.
Oh, dude, the fuck. I did it.
It's all fucked up.
Yeah.
So yeah, we also don't you fucking dare. We're not sponsored by Tide. Please sponsor us.
It's T-Day.
Today.
Are you trying to take one
I
out?
was trying to. I wanted to for the people. I mean, they've seen what they look like,
This
but
is child protected safety, and she can't open it.
You were supposed
Oh
to
my
squeeze
God.
it with.
oh, I was seeing this.
You were trying to
I thought that
rip
was.
it.
Why is that? Ooh.
Oh my god.
See? So this is the shit where we're eating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we doing?
Why? No, I
We're doing it live. right
Okay. We're doing it.
it literally smells like Tide. Like,
Yeah.
why was this a thing?
Yeah. So what were you saying?
No, because I'm thinking, look, I think there was a lot of, because TikTok has such a fucking power now.
It does.
Where like the whole challenge this and this and this.
does.
That
They should've
somebody,
stopped the
yeah,
dances,
somebody
but-
just said like, oh, I guess fucking eat a Tide Pod, ha ha ha. And
for funsies.
yeah, for
kicks,
for
giggles.
funsies, yeah. And then after that, people started fucking dying.
See? It's your guys' generation. You fucked up.
We're part of the same generation, dude.
Are we?
Yeah.
How
Yes.
old are you?
30?
You're 30 now?
Yeah. Dude, I've been 30 since
I keep
September.
thinking you're 25.
I think I'm 28. I'm
I
not
take care of my
sure.
skin.
I thought you were 25.
I'm not. Oh yeah, no. I'm
You ain't gonna deny it.
Dude,
honestly, I'm not.
that was
even,
such a smooth fucking response. It's like,
I
was
just
like, oh,
assume
shit.
everyone here is like super young but me.
Wait, well, how old are you,
32. I'm gonna be 33 next.
bro? You're like 4 years older.
Yeah,
I
but-
think. I'm not sure. I could be 29.
But I'm pretty likely to die of a heart attack in this room before you two.
Are you? Are you sure?
Do you have your pills insured?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, every time I eat that, I like do this, and I'm like, huh, it's pumping pretty hard.
You're like, and my vision hasn't started going. It hasn't started tunneling yet, so I'm probably good.
That taste of copper's in my mouth.
Guys, I'm not blind. Jason, we're over here. Huh?
It's like, whoa, when did you guys move?
Oh my god.
But what were you saying, Bex?
What was I saying? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't.
We're talking
remember.
about youths.
Youths.
And lack
oh,
of it.
and
Me
the-
lacking of it.
Yeah, like because I mean, like the dance thing, that's harmless. Everybody's doing like the whatever.
Are you
renegade.
sure? Because there was that one.
Oh,
where
the dance
that's
challenges.
Where it started. That's where it started, and then we
I
got.
thought
all
she
this
meant
other
like
stuff.
dancing overall. It's like, that's safe, sort of. I was like,
I mean, not that Kiki challenge one.
which was the key?
Oh,
That's
where
the
they
one
were
where they
like
jump
dancing
out of the
outside of the
car?
car.
Yeah.
But they were usually
It's like,
doing that
Kiki,
slow in
Kiki.
like
Yeah.
a residential area.
There's a video of someone doing it, and they got ran over.
No.
When?
That's on the internet.
Well, yeah, I believe that.
I showed it to you.
Post it on the comments below. People tell us know where the fuck that is.
Post the link. Post the link. We'll talk about it.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, the news has been talking about like just TikTok challenges and how children are fucking endangering their lives over this shit
For the clout.
for the clout. Yeah,
Yeah.
What about the cloud?
I will say the
you goddamn boomer.
this generation has never been so connected to like news broadcasters as before, because there's particularly one, I forget his name, but he does these dances and he's so good that people will be like, bet you won't do the Naruto run, bet you won't do this dance, and he does, and he's got his whole TikTok and he's blowing up. I'm like, wow. I never watched the news ever when I was growing up because it was just sad, and now you got all these like young and
Now it's
like,
sad
engaging.
with a funny guy.
Yeah, now it's sad with a funny guy and some cool dances. Oh man, yeah. Or there was another one I caught. It's a weather guy, and they're trying to get him to like say certain phrases. One was "I like feet," and they're like, "Bet you won't say it." And he was able to throw it in and make it sound natural in the weather thing. So he was like, "Yada yada yada. I like feet of snow in this time of year." But yeah, and I was like, "Oh,
He's good.
Take
He's
that,
good.
millennial.
He's wise.
He's too
He's
good."
wise.
He's strong.
Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
the one.
Oh, I wanted to say shout out to Dougler. Yeah. He's man, you are awesome. Checking out all of our stuff, all of our Rolling in the Mist and hanging out on the streams. He's
I think he's one of our Patreons, and yeah,
for like Rolling in the Mist and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's a pretty frequent flyer, and he hangs out on our streams on Twitch as well.
and anytime anyone gets added to our Discord, he always says hello.
Yeah. Dougler's a real one.
Wait, is that Doodler 94?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it 94 or is it 96?
I thought he was a hacker. I was about to report him.
Oh my god.
I was like, I see you, Doogler.
That's Jason, ladies and gentlemen.
the dude.
The Doog.
Yeah, the dude.
Yeah. I checked out his Twitch stream.
I was this close to like going on a rant on him, but now I know he's our friend. Hi.
Yeah, he supports us.
Say hi.
I'm
not used to support. I'm used to being on my own.
The hardest level of all was winning Jason's acceptance.
Approval.
We've passed that level.
His acknowledgement,
No,
not his
because like
acceptance.
recently there's been a lot of people jumping on Discord. I'm like, who the fuck are these? I was about to like start kicking people. Like, I didn't invite these people. And I'm like, oh yeah, they're our friends. I was like, we have friends?
We have friends. Yeah.
outside of
Where was I when this was going down?
Jason's like, all of us in Odd Loot, we're not friends. We're just people who happen to show up in
Yeah.
the same room.
We're associates by choice.
associates by choice.
No, but
Some by blackmail.
Yeah.
what was it? Because I was at work, and all of a sudden I just hear ping, ping. What the fuck? And I look. I was like, who the fuck are these people? And I was like, oh my god, they're hacking.
Oh my god. Oh, I think
They're
that was
targeting ours.
our friends
Yeah.
from work. Yeah. I don't know how they got onto the Odd Loot server, unless it was.
No,
an
I invited
NPC.
them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if like they.
I asked you. I literally called you, say, Jason, am I allowed to invite people in? Yeah, Bravo, go ahead. Cool, thanks.
That does sound like something I would say.
I literally got permission from you.
Oh yeah, no. You know what though? It's like, okay, cool. We're getting like a nice little audience in that
Community.
Discord.
Yeah.
We gotta
Yeah,
we gotta make more channels.
We do have to reorganize the Discord to have it more like, here, guys, come in, hang
Well,
out.
because the way I had it was general, which is just like everyone going there and
Yeah.
bullshit. Then there was the recording chat where
Yeah.
only only certain people can go in there. Then there is I don't think you're in that yet. I gotta throw you in there, which was
Gatekeeping.
yeah. That was basically it was like the Fatal Four, which was us four going in there and be like, okay, what are we gonna do?
It's like the council of
Wait,
like.
who's the Fatal Four?
So it was originally myself,
Yeah.
Jason, Kevin, and Chris.
The four.
Okay, yeah.
The four
yeah,
that
makes
started
sense.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Then-
But technically, it started with us too, and then came these.
Now I'm gonna call it the Fearsome Five.
The Fearsome Five. Nice.
But then I had this great prank with Chris. I was like, I never told you this.
Okay.
So this was one of the days he wasn't able to make a recording. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna record it. And me, then like the three of us are gonna make a decision on kicking out a member. And he goes, who? He's like, well, it's funny you bring that up, Chris.
And mind you, at the time, it was just four of us.
And he thought it was like, is it like, no, because this was when Bex and Pablo were already here.
Oh, okay.
And he goes, yeah, we're gonna have Bex join and replace one of the four. And he goes, well, who? I go, well, you know, Chris, it's funny you say that. That's just we're on here. And I started leading up like, yeah. So me, Kevin, and Bravo have decided to kick you out, and Bex will place you. And he goes, what? I go, yeah. He's like, why wasn't I there? I was like, well, you said you couldn't make it, so here we are.
Here we are. So, we boxed your things from the office.
Which is nothing.
It's just a box.
It's just our trash. He's like, you mind taking this out to the dumpster?
Taking this out.
It's a Amazon box with a paper that says loser.
Oh no!
Thanks for playing.
Oh my god!
Try again.
Try again. Game over. Oh my god.
Yeah, now we'll call it the Fearsome Five and Pablo.
And Pablo.
Fucking okay, going back to speaking about saying,
Oh no, now we have Jeremy. That's right.
Yeah.
Jeremy's in the group.
Oh, yeah.
So now with Jeremy,
The 6-6.
there's the six. Yeah, the Sinister Six. Hey, that's not copyrighted. The Sinister Six.
Yeah.
Here we go. I gotta add everybody.
it's
in
all
that.
just schemes now in the background.
Schemes. Yeah. What were you saying, bro?
No, I was gonna say, going back to like saying funny and depressing stuff at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Because you were like, he's like, yeah, man, I thought they were hackers. Because I'm always alone. And
By
I was
the way,
like, Jesus, Jason.
Since they're not here, Merry Christmas to you, Chris, Jeremy, I guess Pablo,
And a happy new year.
and Happy New Year. We'll see you guys soon.
Happy
I'll
holidays.
see
and all
Jeremy
that.
soon.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You work with
with
us.
us.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you on
I'll see
Monday.
yeah.
But Chris, fuck you, man.
Oh my god.
He knows what he did. You know.
He knows.
You want to tell him the one thing that he did to
Oh,
you?
it wasn't one thing.
The most recent thing that is fresh on your mind? That is wet?
He's alive. Like, I
Oh my god.
No, the wet one.
thought I told that story, didn't I?
Did you?
Day I wake
I don't remember. I'm gonna give you the cliff notes. He fucking flooded my office and then left me and made me clean it. Now he's like, "When are you gonna let that go?" I was like, "I'll tell you when I'll let that go. When I kill you."
Oh my god. You don't even.
This is not
work
an
there
admission to
anymore,
guilt.
But I get it. I get it.
I went
always-
back there recently.
Oh, you did. So you had like flashbacks.
Yeah, I screamed.
Out in this big studio.
No, I screamed eternally. Like I was like, I walked in there and I just like I was in the room I hated the most. I just stood there. I'm like, I fucking hate this place. It's so much passion and
God.
hatred in my heart.
Oh my god.
I was like, I know where the breaker box was. I could have easily just like jammed the breaker and then watch it
Yo,
catch on fire.
I hear you. I hear you. You know,
This is not an admission to guilt.
this cannot be used as evidence. Strike it from the record. It's not being.
No, but
submitted.
it was kind of weird going back there because just seeing it, I was like, huh, you're still here.
Of course
You're still here. And there's a fucking hat.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, you still got.
I don't. That's my only hat. I have to go buy a new hat. Like a,
Yeah. No, but I got you because like the last gig, the insurance gig. Oh man, it's so much joy not working there. One of my friends who's still in, she's like, I'm this close to quitting. I'm like, just do it. Just do it.
So
You know.
I haven't really told you, and should I just say it on the podcast? You think it'll be a problem? No.
I don't know what you're talking about, but we're gonna find out.
About that? My idea?
No.
We talked. Yeah. Okay.
I have no idea.
I think for some time now I've told you like I wanted to do something on like my experience at working there.
Oh yeah.
I think because I've been wanting to write a book.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be on that.
memoirs.
Not really. It's more of like a fictional take on what happened.
Here's props to Jason. This guy has been like reading so fucking much recently.
I've already gone through like 3 books.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got my fourth one.
What books?
I've read
You read the Hellraiser one, right?
yeah. So, but the first one I read because
Dope.
I just started reading more just because.
I love books, so this just makes me happy.
The Outsider. That was my first Stephen King novel. Cause
Okay, right on.
that one I gave the first try because you never read any of Stephen King?
No, I looked at the camera. I'm like, I don't read.
I don't read words.
I'm sorry.
What is it?
Stop! Oh my god! Fine, fine,
bothering
fine.
me. It's so
That's a lot of
dirty.
words. Too
Look,
bad I
see?
ain't reading them.
It's like a pube here. Too many words.
Let's see if we remember that. Put that on a shirt.
that's from a TikTok. 'Cause
So-
that's where I spend all my time.
Okay, so I read Stephen King because I'm not a big fan of the movies.
Oh yeah.
Or any of the movies. Maybe The Mist. I'll
Watch
give The
Misery.
Mist.
Misery.
Mist is
because-
Oh,
good,
Misery,
man.
Misery. Okay, yeah. So there's like everyone said his books are better. So I said, okay, I'll give Stephen King a read. And everyone recommended The Outsider because I think when I was reading that, the show had just come to a conclusion.
Okay.
So I was like, cool, I'll read that and I'll watch the show. I haven't watched the show yet, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to that. Then I read World War Z
Oh,
okay.
that's
by
right. yeah.
Mel Brooks' son, Max Brooks. Yeah, Max Brooks. And then I read The Hellbound Heart. That was a novella, so that was like short.
Oh yeah.
But that's the book that inspired Hellraiser.
Wait, was it the inspiration or was it like the actual Hellraiser?
Hellraiser
So that's
is
the
the
thing.
one with Pinhead. Right?
Pinhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the book, it's the same story, practically the same story. Just there's some differences. Like Pinhead has a name, but it's not Pinhead. It's the
It's like,
engineer.
Pinhead is every acupuncturist's
And
wet
it-
dream.
yeah. And because in the movie it was the father and the daughter, the wife, and then the fucked up brother.
Yeah.
You don't really get that here.
Every
It's
family has one.
like the character Kirsty. I think it's Kirsty or Chris. I can't pronounce her name correctly.
Is it Kirsten?
No, it's a Kirsty. Is it
Oh.
Kirsty?
Sounds like
K-I-R.
Oh, Kirsty.
Kirsty.
Yeah.
Kirsty.
Yeah, it's like a play on
Kirsty.
Christy, but just like the
K-I-R.
R and I
They're
are reversed.
dyslexic when they named her.
Yeah.
So
The pins
Well, so the
in my
crazy
eyes
thing
are
is-
making it hard to write. I should've
the guy who
put
wrote
it
the book, I think Clive Barker, he wrote the screenplay.
Oh, okay.
So it's the same guy.
yeah.
So in the book, Kirsty, is that how you pronounce it?
I say just.
Let's just say Kirsty.
Kirsty.
Fuck it.
She has like no like family ties with the father figure, which is Rory. But in the movie, that's his daughter.
Spoiler
So they
alert.
like changed it.
Oh my god.
For this, like, how?
Spoiler.
I know what to say.
Like the 80s.
I'm about to
If you
say.
haven't seen it by now.
Spoiler on this 40-year-old book, everybody.
Yeah, so I just read that. I've got Who Goes There, which is the book that inspired The Thing by John Carpenter.
Oh.
okay.
I have Pet Cemetery, which I'm going to read next. Well, no, sorry. I'm not reading that one next. The next one I'm reading is Sphere by Michael Crichton, the guy who wrote Jurassic
Michael
Park.
Keaton? What?
The guy who wrote Jurassic Park.
okay. Okay.
That book, my friend told me to read that. And then,
Jurassic Park is a good fucking book.
I haven't read it.
I read it.
I'll have
then
to.
what is it? I was going to get Godfather because I wanted to read the book.
Oh, yeah, that's
Wanted to
right,
read the
yeah.
book.
Yes.
And Salem's Lot. It's mainly horror books, really.
No, that's good. That's
It's
good.
a lot
you
of
should.
horror books.
Especially because I know like you've got your projects.
Exactly.
That's great. That's great. Yeah.
I was
yeah.
thinking of Lord of the Rings, but
That's an undertaking, and it's dry.
that's what I've heard. But
Yeah.
my Rodney has the books. He was gonna let me borrow them.
Dry?
Well, Tolkien, he's so wordy. You know, like you got to be in
How
that headspace. for
dare
it.
you?
Have you read the books?
Yeah, I have the extended ones right here.
Why?
Listen. I was trying to make it through the Silmarillion, and I.
Okay, that's
it
the
put me-
Bible of Middle Earth, man. If you
But it.
I couldn't get through the Bible.
It's beautiful, but I was just like, so I gotta be in that headspace. I'll be honest though, I love books, but really all I read is YA novels. So I mean, I'm not like
one?
What is that?
cultured, like young adult fiction.
Oh.
'Cause I'm like, is there magic? Is there magic though?
in that voice.
Yeah, that's me when I'm reading. I'm like,
go-
oh
you go-
shoot!
you-
It's either like
Have you read the Harry Potter books?
Oh yeah, of course. Say
Don't
it's
insult
either
me.
it's either the YA fiction
I don't know.
or it's horror. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like those are my two
'Cause
genres.
I've
that
read
I read.
when I was in middle
Fucking
school.
edgy
I
ass
read,
teenager over here.
In middle school, I read the what is it, the Philosopher's Stone or
Oh, are you talking about the
Harry Potter
Alchemist
one?
or the the Harry Potter? Yeah, the
first
Sorcerer's
one.
Stone.
The
Sorcerer's
yeah, the
Stone.
Philosopher's Stone.
That's Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. See, I don't
No,
It's
no.
the same stone.
That's what's
But-
the as above so below?
Oh yeah. I remember that.
You weren't there when we watched that movie, huh?
Uh-uh.
Dude, it was the
Oh, no.
literally because mind you, I don't like scary movies because I'm a big wuss. But we were watching it.
Have you ever heard of the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were getting into it, and of course I'm already feeling uneasy. And I always like to make jokes to break the tension, to
Oh,
like
yeah,
alleviate my own terror.
You got it.
And then there's this, it's like, yes, we're going down here into the catacombs of Paris. With the guide, his name is Le Volpe.
No,
He's like,
Le Mole.
Le Mole. He's like, his name is Le Mole. And he's like, why don't we go that way? That's like a quicker way. He's like, no. Le Mole doesn't go that way. And then like everything's quiet, right? And I'm just like, yo, some motherfucking guy named Le Mole says not to go. I ain't gonna fucking do that shit. The rest of the film was no longer like scary. We would just keep laughing at that stupid joke I made.
Oh my god.
Sorry, you were saying
No, because in the end, when they get out, they get out of the catacombs. There's a dude standing at the like
a riverbank.
riverbank,
Yeah.
and he's just like probably like has some like cheese and crackers. He
A
knows some
charcuterie
wine.
board.
Yeah, because it's like a
'Cause it's
beautiful-
rats.
It's a moon night.
Yeah.
And he goes, the moon is perfect.
Oh my
the food is fresh. He looks to the left and he sees like these two people covered in blood and just suds coming out. And he goes, oh my god, what happened to you two?
Oh, that's right. That's how he ended the movie.
Oh my
So if you guys have some spoiler for the movie, in case you haven't seen it, the catacombs of Paris is like turned into hell.
It's the
They're
it's
trying to
the
escape hell now. They're like
it's
going through
Dante's
the way.
Inferno.
Yeah.
that's what they-
the layers of hell. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you know what?
the weird thing
I
is
wanna watch it
they
now.
have to get out of it, and the problem is the only way to get out is to go further in because they can't go
Yeah,
back.
you gotta go
Yeah.
all the way.
Yeah, because pretty much again, like you said, spoiler alert. The whole thing with that one is that the main character, she's an archaeologist who's looking for the Philosopher's Stone, that her father was helping to research, and he actually
Was that what it was?
yeah,
For whatever
she
reason,
was
the
looking for the
Philosopher's
Philosopher's
is in
Stone.
Paris.
Is that the Philosopher's Stone or the Alchemist Stone? But it was a stone.
It was a stone.
It's
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
by an alchemist.
Yes.
Philosopher's Stone.
It was a kidney stone.
And so all the clues led her to the catacombs of Paris. She hires her team and a bunch of like cave explorers to go down there, and each layer.
Watch it.
Oh, okay.
Watch it. Just get to the main part when they got all fucked up. Because like as they got deeper, like
Yeah.
all this horrible shit kept happening to them. And the
It
one part I
gets
don't remember.
worse.
Okay,
And gets worse.
you probably have a better memory than me. She like ran through it all again, didn't she?
Yeah, so this girl sped around the entire hell
Yeah.
catacombs.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Sped.
like, I'm dying. He's like, don't worry. The thing says I have to return this literally to where I found it. And she just fucking ran. Like, it's a point of view camera. She fucking ran through all of the different layers that killed all her team pretty much. And she's like, safe.
Pro gamer
The crazy
move.
thing is like she sees it all.
Yeah.
Like, everything they saw, she saw it. So I was like, okay, that's a kind of cool.
She's
touch.
like, it's fine. That's for therapy later. Therapy later. Just
She was just like, let's go.
And so then like, yeah, because it's weird because she got deeper in there because then she had to run it. She ran back to put it, and then she had to go back. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So she had to do twice. So she ran it twice, and then they finally start going. They like start going down like this hole, which in turn flipped it upside
Yeah.
down, and now she's actually coming out of
Yeah.
a sewer
Yeah.
manhole. So when they came out, they were just sitting there like they're just like they literally went through hell, and there's this guy just
He's just like,
eating a baguette.
Yeah.
He turns
Oh my
around and he goes, "Oh my god, what happened to you two?"
I know, that's what he was just like, the wonderful moonlight, the beautiful charcuterie board. What the fuck happened to you?
He's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my gosh. The lady, she's like, all y'all are weak. I've been doing Tough Mudders my whole life.
But yeah, it's a pretty nice movie. It wasn't like the greatest thing, but it was like she had some real Final Girl energy, where she just fucking bulldozed all
Final
of it.
girl vibes. Oh my gosh.
She's like, my man needs me.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do. Oh my gosh. Would y'all be final girls in the horror movie if
Hell
you were
no.
in one?
Dude, we're minorities. That ain't gonna happen, dog.
Well, you're a minority. I mean,
I mean, I don't know. They've been pretty progressive lately with the movies, you know.
what's this wheat crap? You know what I like? I agree with like Bill Burr's philosophy.
Yeah.
Like he said in that one skit, like when he's talking about Titanic, he'd be that guy when the ship broke in half and he fell and was banging off all the shit as he went in the water. That'd be me. That'd be me.
Okay, so if all the Odd Loot crew were in a horror film setting, would you be the first to go, or what order do you think everyone would
Chris.
like?
Chris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay. Let's put this in
Sorry,
perspective.
Chris.
Like actual stats.
Okay, let's put this in perspective. Are we is what's killing us a paranormal thing, or is it like another human being?
Let's say just like classic 80s. Like
So,
let's
like
choose
Friday
one of
the
those.
13th?
Yeah, let's choose that.
All
one.
right. So he'd be that guy on the bike who got his head cut off.
In the middle of the day?
Not
So
even by the killer.
that's how
or...
he goes. That's how he goes.
like the killer just standing in the open road?
No. Like
Chris is like,
Chris is doing
"Hi."
like, Chris is doing donuts in the middle of the road for whatever reason.
Why is he doing that?
And then, like Jason Voorhees just sticks his blade out. He cuts. That's a real scene in a movie. I forgot which one. It was
No
like
fucking way. That's a
5 or 6. I'll show it to you.
The part that
No,
was
I think it
in
was
the
part
middle of the
4.
day.
No, he did. The guy like lost his mind driving in the rain, going in a circle on his bike. He was, "Ah!" And then all of a sudden you just see a machete pop up and boom, cuts his head off.
So what you're
It's
saying?
clean.
So you're saying is that Jason Voorhees protected the community at large from a dangerous driver?
I guess.
A traffic danger. Yeah.
You'd probably
yeah.
die like the way Kevin Bacon died in the first one.
Which
He'd be
one?
laying on his cockpit. I mean, laying on his
Caught.
cot,
Cot, yeah.
and then like a hand comes here, and then like a blade comes through his throat.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this right now. I think I would be the last one to get killed.
No, I don't believe that at all.
Here's why.
Okay, you'd be the last one, but not survive. Not survive.
No,
You'd be
I
the
mean,
last
well,
one to go.
the thing is that can we survive?
Well, that's the thing. If either
No,
it's
no.
either
And
who's
if
gonna
it-
survive or what order are you gonna die?
Only
if
one
you're not
person's gonna survive.
Oh, that's gonna be me.
Okay.
No,
Straight up.
it wouldn't be
easily.
you.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
Want to know why?
Why?
Because you would overthink it and get yourself
Nope.
killed no matter what.
You have no idea what I'm like. Even ask Kevin. I am so fucking paranoid at every little sound, every little thing. I'm like, what is that? Or I feel a presence. Or even when like they come in silently, I know somebody's here without even hearing the door.
Oh, that's on
Oh,
anxiety.
dude, when you live out in the ranch in the fucking middle of nowhere in Mexico, dude, when there's a wolf that could just jump out and fucking take you like he does a sheep, dog, you're scarred.
See, he's been smelling his own farts. That's
Shut
why.
the. Oh,
Huffing.
So I don't, sorry.
Okay, but sorry. Yes. Keep going down the line.
okay,
Keep going down the
so
line.
Chris,
Okay.
He died by the bike.
he died by the bike.
Yeah. He lived by the wheel. He dies by the wheel.
Okay, that's gonna be the underlining tag by under Chris's in the Discord.
I'm gonna
By
put
the
that
wheel die.
right
Okay,
to make
you know
merch.
what? This is how Chris would die. I'm sorry, Chris, but this is true. Have you ever seen Death Race?
Oh yeah.
When was it Death Race? That's the one with Tarantino, right?
No, that's with Jason Statham.
No. What the fuck is the one with
He's
Tarantino?
like death race. They're they're
Death
prisoners.
Proof. Death Proof.
Oh no.
All right, have you seen Death Proof?
No.
All right, there's a scene. Basically,
Yeah.
Kurt Russell's character kills people on the road using his Death Proof car.
That's fair.
So Chris would be driving on the highway real fast, and then Kurt Russell would be coming at him, and then as the cars collide, Kurt Russell's wheel would like rip his face off. That's how he dies. I'm sorry, Chris. That's just the way you would go.
Okay, so what we're establishing here is that it's Kurt Russell against us.
No. I'm gonna just pick different. No, I'm gonna pick different movies. So that's how I see
Oh,
everything.
okay.
All right. You,
Uh-huh.
Final Destination, something you don't have control in.
That is true. Yeah.
You would just die. Like you'd be on the airplane watching, Gilligan Island reruns, and then that shit just goes down. And
I would try to calculate every possibility, but like
you're fighting death. You're
I'm
not gonna
fighting
do it.
death. I won't like it would take literally an abnormal force like death to kill me. Yeah.
Kevin, I would say like
He opens the door nicely and
no.
Jason
For Kevin,
Bourne style.
I would say either like Event Horizon
Oh, shit.
or The Color of Outer Space.
Wow.
Something
So
like
wait, are we going off of like what movies would we die in?
yeah, that's how I'm doing it.
Okay,
so
that's
he
how
would
you're
die
doing
that
it.
way
Okay.
because it would just be this like deity he has no control over.
Event Horizon. Oh, fuck, that's good.
Yeah. Pablo, Chucky would kill him.
Oh, that's very fitting.
Dude.
Chucky would kill him.
One of his puppets.
He could be like trying to do like a little show, and he tries doing the voice, and the voice follows whatever he's saying.
And then it
but
won't
at
come
the
off his
end,
hand.
yeah, like he's doing a live show, and then just turns around and right in the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he just
Oh yeah, just bites him.
it's his own hand.
His own hand. He's like, there's only one person who could kill me, myself.
Jeremy, you gotta think about this.
That's so meta.
Jeremy,
I don't know why, dude. I'm seeing like an out of the blue, like a spear coming out of
I was
nowhere.
like,
Like,
because Jeremy's all about like
no.
ninjas and like,
Yeah, but
samurai
I'm
and,
like- how would he die? I'm trying. I don't know. If I would. And it's the morbid thought.
tell us in the comments below, guys. How do you guys think we
I'm
would
trying
die
to think what
in
movie I
movie
could see Jeremy
scenarios?
in.
Why do I sound so weird? The fuck? There we go. Yeah, let us know how you
Okay,
guys
you know,
think.
I'm gonna say just because it does have like swords, he'd be Darth Maul. He'd get cut in half.
oh dang, yeah.
What is he, a Padawan?
The
No, he's
honorable
Darth
way
Maul.
to go.
He's the Sith. So he get cut in two,
Yeah,
and then he falls in that bottomless pit,
dang.
only to come back and then die again later by Obi-Wan.
Oh, dang.
And be angry that he didn't let it go, that he just got beat.
Oh
Period.
my god.
There you go, Jeremy. You're Star Wars.
I don't know what order I would go, but if I were to die in a horror film setting, I know as long as I had a firearm or if I had to be stealth, I would get pushed down the ranks. Like I would be one of the last to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would actually survive though, because I've learned, yeah, I'm pretty good at like shooting,
What movie
even
would
if
you
I
see
can't
yourself
see.
dying?
Yeah.
Huh?
What movie would you see yourself dying? I'm trying to find mine. I'll tell you.
What would I
I'm
see
saying.
myself dying in?
I thought you were trying to hide your phone. I'm like, we're not taking a test.
You could be real. You could be real. Jeez, what would I die? Well,
What was that?
probably like a paranormal kind of film. I feel like that's
Yeah.
what would get me.
What was that movie? Oh, You're Next.
You're
The-
next.
Yeah, it's called You're Next.
Or
feel like
Drag Me to Hell.
I feel like I've seen You're Next.
So
I'm trying to
yeah,
remember.
I
I
guess spoiler
haven't seen
alert.
Drag Me
I
to Hell
guess,
yet.
but You're
tell you how
Next
that
is
ends.
pretty much like it's a typical like family reunion in a fucking rich house, right? Each of the adult children has like a gripe, and they're like, "Hey guys, we're just trying to have a nice family dinner because it's been so long on the holidays."
Oh,
The
and
girl
then it's
gets
their
invited.
game, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
It's 4 intruders, like just normal human beings who are slowly
with
killing them off.
the
But the
masks.
girl is an actual like hardcore survivalist, and she ends up killing them all. And even
was so good.
her boyfriend, he's like, "How the fuck did you know all this?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I lived in a survivalist camp."
You know what? I know how you would die.
Okay.
It's gonna be sad. You seen The Mist?
Oh.
I don't think I have.
All right. There was
You
a
know
character
what?
who was real
Okay,
nice.
All right, go ahead.
There was a real character who was real nice.
Yeah.
You're a very nice person. You have a really nice personality, just like she.
Okay.
She died by getting killed by one of the creatures that stung her in the neck, and it like swelled her throat, and she suffocated to death.
Yeah, that's rough. I would say it would either be something like that, or what I feel like would be really fitting for me. What movie is it that getting betrayed by someone close to you?
Clue.
Because that would be Clue. I would die.
Knives Out.
Knives Out.
Knives Out.
Yeah, because I think that would definitely be my thing. I would like if I'm expecting a threat, then I'm really good at self-defense and being stealthy. But if it's someone that I think I should be trusting,
Yeah.
oh, that's my weak spot.
I already
Yeah,
know mine.
yeah. So now all you know, you all know.
All right.
And now you
So
know.
when we have like signing booths at conventions,
If I go
she's
missing,
fucking ready to go.
if I go missing, you know it's got to be one of these guys.
Well, hold the fuck up.
As for me, I die like the grandma from Soul Food, diabetes. It just got the better of me.
What?
It's not really a horror film. It's just
Jason, you're
facts of
insulin.
like
Jason
they had to
Bourne.
cut her leg off, and then like she was on life support, and then
Why
she
is it
died.
always a leg?
Jason Voorhees comes in ready to kill you and just sees a ding, and he just goes,
And you know what's
just sad, and he's
I
like,
started thinking about like, how would I die? I'm like, I would die pathetic, so it would be like diabetes would get me.
Diabetes.
I feel like, because I really want to put like the Friday the 13th, like style from the video game, like how we would die. Now going back to the original thing, I think it would be Chris.
Okay.
We would have to find kill right after that. It'd be whoa, completely out of nowhere. I think Kevin.
Okay.
Because we think, oh, he'll be fine. He knows the area, whatever. Then
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Then me, because I'll be probably trying to hunt for this thing. Then it'll catch me off guard. Then Jeremy and Jason at the same time.
Why us at the same time?
I feel like you guys would be together, like
Yeah.
trying to find a way or escape or something, and this thing would just catch you both.
Like watch each other's back, but then
yes,
it ends up like.
but then he's just such an overpowering force
What
that it
about
doesn't
Pablo?
matter.
Where is he at?
Well, Pablo, he couldn't afford to go to camp.
So he's smart. He stood home.
he didn't want to go.
He
was
doesn't
hanging out
even know
with
this is happening.
friends.
And at the end, it would be final girl style, like you.
Okay.
So you would live.
I might live. I might
Yeah.
live. I could be final girl. I could be endgame.
No, you would probably be like you would probably be like Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
You seen the first one?
I think it's been so long.
So basically, she gets pulled into the.
Oh,
She
yeah.
gets pulled into the lake. She wakes up in the hospital and she thinks she's alive.
Oh no, I'm mixing this with the other one.
Which one?
Michael Myers?
Nightmare. I think Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare.
Oh, Freddy Cougar.
Yeah.
Well,
Gosh.
she don't win in that one
Okay.
either.
Okay.
Yes.
Because remember how that ends? She's in the dream, and then the mom gets pulled through
yeah.
the window.
Through that
So we don't
wonderful
even know if she
visual
lives or
effect.
not. Oh,
of
okay,
the
gotcha.
But
doll.
anyways, so in the sequel,
Yeah.
same actress reappears, but she dies at the beginning.
Yeah.
So that's how you would go.
So I would survive for the initial movie, but
And then-
not the sequel.
Yeah, not the sequel. You would be they kill you off instantly. Now
Yeah,
it's like, all right,
okay.
time to bring Brenda.
Yeah.
So they don't have to, like, pay you royalties and stuff. It all goes back to money.
Royalties, man.
SAG, get this shit. out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's a pretty fair
I
assessment.
think everybody died gruesome except me. I died slow in agony.
Without a
not
foot.
even related to the monster or
Like
whatever.
I was my own
Where
undoing.
was that?
You were taking care of trying to get your insulin while Jeremy's like watching, and then so you couldn't watch his back.
Yeah.
And then you died from the lack of
to take your
insulin, and the
insulin.
monster takes Jeremy because you weren't watching him.
Fuck, there's not the right dosage.
Oh man, my baby
That's
died.
that's how the killer kills you, by fucking up with your prescription
It's just snip the little cord.
and just slowly watches you as you're like, and then,
Instead of fucking insulin, it's heroin.
oh,
Oh no!
the greatest killer of all.
Oh my gosh.
So there you go. That's how we die on a Christmas spirit episode.
Let us know in the comments below if you guys have any suggestions how we
Yeah.
could die in movies, or given our background.
Yeah. Do you think our assessment of the order would be correct, or do you have a different idea?
And if you would like to see us shave our, calluses off,
What? Oh.
Link in below.
hit us up on Patreon.
Oh,
This is for the OnlyFans.
How much time do we have left?
20 minutes. Yeah, we got
Because
15.
I was gonna say, you know what's even worse than that? You see those fucking videos of people with blackheads like the size of a quarter getting pulled out of their backs.
Okay, why is that a thing? People love watching like pimple popping or blackhead
okay,
removal.
I will say this. I can only watch a little bit because, it's too much after a while, but it is satisfying when they do it correctly.
Here's the real question:
Okay.
Who lets it get that bad?
That's what I'm saying. Well, if it's on your back, obviously,
Yeah,
you're
you
not
have
going to
no
really know.
Yeah.
But, here...
I mean, if it's like a pound, I'm pretty sure you can feel it. You can feel it.
Yeah, no,
Because there's been blackheads that come out and they're like this.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
you're telling me you can't feel
And when
that?
they remove it, there's like an empty hole on the skin.
it's a gay...
All right.
Well, it's not even called a blackhead at that point.
Yeah.
It's called...
A warhead?
It's called something...
It's a wart.
It's called something else. I can't remember. But, you would have to actually, get stitches.
There was a guy.
shit.
Yeah.
It was. This is gonna get the gross part. But
Oh, gosh.
we're already
Merry
there.
Christmas, everyone.
He had an ingrown hair under his beard, so he shaved it off, and he had like a little bump, like pretty big.
Oh,
Yes.
assist.
And he was pulling the hair out.
Oh, I was...
And it was like this long, and it was still going.
Yeah, I've seen those.
And I was
I've
like-
seen those where it's just like...
It's an endless hair, and it's just curling up. That one was good. I've seen one where
Be better.
the
Be better.
gross one is when they
Wait,
cut
wash your face.
when they cut the cyst open.
Look at yourself once in a while.
Take a shower. That's it.
I love how we're like getting simpler and simpler. It's like, just take a fucking shower,
Dude,
people.
like okay, look, pimples. You can't avoid those.
Yeah,
Everything we eat,
Yeah.
greasy.
We have oil that comes out of
Yeah,
our skin.
it's-
Moderately wash your hands. Don't wash your hands a lot.
Yeah,
Too
but
much.
like,
Lotion is good.
Oh, dude,
I don't
moisturize
lotion
every
my
day.
skin, and it's clearly obvious. But I'll throw soap on there and wash
yeah.
my face.
And you just do a little bit of Vaseline, then you're
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
But like, I've seen like
Skincare by
I don't want to say skincare by Olive.
I've seen like cyst videos where they're like a fist, a bump on a fist,
Yeah.
and then they like start cutting it, and it like as they pop a hole, it just squirts at them like. And then they start pushing it, and it looks like cottage cheese is coming out.
Yes. No, I've
And it's
seen
like-
it. I've seen it.
And it's just like,
Our viewers are like, oh yeah,
have you seen it?
yes.
And dude, they say it has a smell,
Yes, it does. It does.
and I'm
Visceral.
like, how do you let how do you like?
Well, I will say this: insurance, to get a payment for that, if your insurance doesn't want to cover it, that could be an expensive visit.
Okay, that's true.
Because they might be like, oh, that's cosmetic. It doesn't hurt. Oh, it's cosmetic.
But you're like, you can't get like a hot needle and do it yourself.
You absolutely can. You might
I would
get
thi-
like severely infected though. That's the risk.
That's why it's hot.
Well, here's how I've dealt with like pimples that are like on my leg or stuff like not on my face.
Cyst that size?
No, but here's what I'm thinking. Because again, you have to stop it before it becomes that
Yeah, you
big,
gotta
right?
try to fix that. Yeah.
Like what I do is like, if it's on my face, I leave it alone. Like, cause again, I do wash my face a lot.
Plus
And
scarring,
so
you gotta
and
be
it'll scarring, yeah,
careful.
it'll just naturally go away. But if it's
I
like on
have
a
so
body
many
or
scars,
something,
yeah.
like, and I feel like it's painful and shit, like I would pop it and I immediately like dump fucking peroxide and alcohol in it. Like it'll burn like
Disinfect
shit.
it,
He's like,
disinfect
but
it, yeah.
it's gone.
Yeah.
That's what my mother used to
What's
do.
gross, the cyst or the blackhead?
I feel like the cyst is worse because it's actually, if it's a big one,
It's a
there's
pus
there's
ball.
a sac
Oh yeah, it looks like a tumor coming
in
out.
there that comes
And that's
out.
because the skin became the sack.
Yeah. The blackhead is just like
Dirt.
some
It looks-
oil
yeah.
and dirt,
But
and
when it's, like,
it's really just the
huge-
top of it that's black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously, yeah. If it's
Yeah.
huge, but usually, I mean, that's just like
Yeah.
it's a chunk. But with cyst, it's like juicy,
Yeah.
got the juice.
Ugh, imagine you can fill up a
Back
cup with the.
2022 when it's a cyst.
I remember
it's
there was a.
juicy.
I have to find the video, but like one of the doctors like decided to fill up a cup with the pus.
Okay, this is
It was
gonna
like- it
be
was like that.
everybody's least favorite show
Dude,
title.
watch it is
pending.
gonna be the most viewed. They're like, keep talking about it.
Oh god.
Yeah, fucking the forbidden parmesan and just
I
all-
say I know on TikTok it's bedtime because those are the videos that come up is all the extractions, and I'm like I could do like maybe two, and then I'm like, well, because here's the thing, a lot of these videos They make me so mad because they'll become 3-parters because they're just like
Right?
Well,
playing
what's really
with
gross?
the thing. I'm like, I gotta jump to the comments. Like, is this even worth my time? You know?
Here's like the human body is just gross.
It is. It's amazing, but it's also gross.
like just body odor alone can just.
That's a lot.
There was a guy I remember working on a film, and it was one of those warm days, and he was in the room just like trying to cool down, and he had such a vinegary sweat smell.
Oh,
Was this a thin guy or was this a thick guy?
Thick guy.
Okay.
But-
I will say this: sweat has different smells depending on the
body size, yeah.
Body size.
So that's
yeah.
the thing, like, because I've sweat before, but I don't have that. So I was like, thank God. 'Cause I would. I mean, I'm not saying I don't smell. 'Cause we all smell.
We all do. We all do.
But his was like when he took his shirt off, you could smell
He
it.
took his shirt off in the office. Wait.
Well, in the changing room.
Oh, okay. I was
But,
like,
like,
what?
he left-
it just went.
No, this is how strong it was. He took his shirt off, and the smell came down the hall.
No.
And I was in the other room, and you could just smell it. And I was looking, and I was like, dude, he's like into a room away from me.
Pungent.
That was pungent.
Oh, that's a word. Going back to fucking like moist.
You're not about
I
it?
hate
Pungent.
because I know what it feels like.
You're like, I can. They're like They're like 5 smells that are attacking me when you say that word.
dude,
Yeah,
fucking a
that's
room
bad.
away,
That's
dude. That's
bad.
disgusting.
That's bad.
I was like, oh no, but
Was he a driver?
No, he was an actor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Some actors are sweaters. Yeah.
No, I mean I am one of the. What the fuck,
Dude, it was potent.
dude? What would be his
time,
diet,
man.
man?
Death. Apparently, I don't know. Fuck, he's been eating corpses.
I had a friend who he's Sikh, and so he says like, yeah, we smell, dude. Like we shower every day because he got tired of people
It's all
saying
the
like,
spices.
but it's the spices. It's all like literally what
'cause
they
whatever
eat
you
because
eat
it's
or
so
drink
like
comes out in your
exactly,
pores.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's so strong because
Same with,
fucking
like,
Indian food is
alcohol.
delicious.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's funny you mentioned that because I remember when we were in college, there was like a group of Indian students that just left the study room,
Oh, I know.
and we walked in. I was like,
Dang.
all 5
Like
of
the
them.
food is bomb, but like yeah,
But
if
yeah,
it
it's
comes
just the
out
concentration of the spices. Yeah, it
Yeah,
just
that
comes
could
out
be
of the
a
pores.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
was
imagine.
Oh, dude, I think the
bet it's-
worst too was when
Yeah.
my friend got drunk and he threw up in our friend's house, and it was just beer and food mixed in him.
Oh,
Oh,
That smell was net. I could vividly remember it.
oh gosh.
what were you saying, Bex?
What was I saying?
The vomit smell was
The
getting.
bums. Oh no, I was gonna say. I imagine yeah. If you're eating mostly like one genre of things, yeah, that's gonna come out no matter what.
Yeah.
So it's
Alright.
probably the same like someone who eats a lot of fish.
What's worse?
That would be bad.
What's worse? Vomit or poop?
Vomit.
Probably vomit because
Vomit.
it's got kind of like a weird spice.
Straight up.
It's acid.
It's got a weird spice smell
It's
to
acidy.
Put some
Yeah.
fucking put some cumin on that bitch. There.
it. Like no, I can work with this.
Smoked paprika.
This is gonna be a rough. This is a rough episode for you.
See, here's the thing, because when you say things, the smell
It makes
like
you wanna punch
imagination
you.
goes really hard. Like I get like because it's like it's as if it's here and it's rough.
Because like I've had to clean toilets before, and man, some people, you fucking people are rotten. Fucking rotten in the ass.
Someone was saying that the worst.
That's
the
right,
worst
you
smell-
viewers.
Someone was saying the worst smell was like rotten vegetables.
Yeah.
Do you think that rivals vomit?
No,
No.
because vomit is acidy.
Because
So
that-
everything
See,
is like
vomit, you have to get close to really smell it, or if it's in an enclosed space for a long time, then you'll smell it. Shit that's putrid. Oh, that's another good word. Putrid. Yeah, no, that shit's fucked.
We're using fancy words because we're learned.
They read.
Like, have you ever?
I just read the thesaurus.
What is Have you ever smelled like cucumbers when they rot?
You mean pickles? No, fucking-
You don't like pickles?
I keep forgetting that fucking pickles are just pickled cucumbers.
Yeah.
Dude, no, but like a whole
Persian
cucumber, like
cucumbers.
like
No.
like it starts mushing and then like the juices start leaping.
Yeah. I'd say the worst smells
Cilantro
I've
has a bad
smelled would
smell.
have
Yeah.
to be like rotten like flowers, rotten greenery and whatnot. That's just like it will fill up a room on
Oh
its
god,
own.
And again, it's just doing its natural process of
Cat
becoming
urine.
compost.
Yeah.
cat urine when no one cleans it up. That's a fucking mess.
Yeah, because I live with 4 cats.
Yeah, but you know
Oh, I
that,
know.
that fucking pneumonia
Nah, dude, it
smell.
was shit, dude. We had Gordo, the fat black cat. Mind you, Gordo, I mentioned him before. He's the oldest, and he's 27 pounds. Last I remember.
27 pounds.
Mind you, he could still fucking do a big leap, no problem. But when this guy took a shit, holy
You knew
dude!
he took a shit.
Back when I used to live with my parents in the small apartment, it would fill up the kitchen, it would fill up the living room, and it would fill up into my room.
That's the one thing why I've liked dogs. I can understand why my dad had the dogs outside.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you have a cat living inside, you have to do extra cleaning.
You do.
Because,
Oh yeah.
Because if you don't, you'll know you're that cat. You're that cat owner. When you walk in, you can tell there's a cat living in this.
I had
place.
friends that lived. Okay, their living room where we would all hang out for games. The litter box is right there, right there. So you just smell it the whole time.
And you're like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
I'm here.
And it'd be hot. It'd be hot in
I'm here, I don't
the.
wanna-
Do you know who the fuck I am?
Yeah, living room. Yeah, and then it's just I couldn't own a cat. Couldn't do it.
I mean, I'm allergic to them.
I mean, I am
So-
too. I am too.
You can't even breathe through your nose.
Yeah, dude. No, it's true.
See, the one time allergies came through.
Dude, the six or 7 years that I was still living at home when the cats are still there, I had to breathe through my mouth.
Oh yeah.
Because if I breathed through my nose, my fucking allergies would kick in.
I remember having hamsters, and my dad said that was the worst pet I ever had. He goes, those little fucking rats smelled the house up.
They do. They do.
Fucking animals.
We love you.
So many animals.
Yes.
Do fish smell like if you just own one that's
yeah.
alive? Like,
Yeah.
but you keep the tank like well maintained.
No.
Does it
No.
still?
But that's the thing. It's you have to keep up with the maintenance. It's like any pet. Any pet, you have to keep up the maintenance.
Yeah, I think it'll depend on the kind of fish and the kind of environment you want to have for it.
Oh, okay.
Like if it's a small tank, you're gonna have to really watch it a
lot
lot. If it's a big one, get one of those sucker fish. Okay, you just
Oh, yeah,
reminded me of
they-
a fucking story. When I was like 11 or 12, my
Yeah.
dad bought we used to have a fish tank. It was so cool. It's about this big, right?
Yeah.
And he bought they were on sale, like 15 goldfish.
That's
They were stupidly on sale. And
Yeah.
and my dad was like, look, cool, cause to fill up the tank.
Yeah.
Right? And I was happy. And he bought this tiny little sucker fish that stick on the fucking wall of it and just
Yeah.
eat up the grime or
they
whatever.
do the thing.
Every week, one missing.
It was eating the fish.
It was eating it, and we never knew. Somehow this fucking little by little, it grew. Until one day I'm just walking by it.
Predator.
And I stop and I'm like, why don't I see any orange walking around in the tank? And it was just by itself in a corner and just fucking looking at me like, that's right, bitch.
The
And it
silent killer.
fucking
I didn't know
grew,
sucker fish
dude.
eat fish.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Does it have to be a bigger fish for it not to eat them?
I'm not sure, but
Well,
mind you,
'cause
no, these
I was
little
gonna say the
goldfish were small.
goldfish-
They were
oh,
small. They were
oh,
still
okay.
babies. They were all babies.
Oh, okay.
So if you got like the more plumped ones,
Oh no, it wouldn't hold up. If it was that size, because it was very small, the suckerfish. What are the names of those fucking things? I know they're like
Angelfish?
sucker. Could it?
Oh my
Oh, dude, it sent
gosh.
them to heaven. That's for sure.
They're angels
so
now.
what did your dad say when he saw the?
I guess I have to buy so much food. Mind you, my dad grew up in a ranch, man. He's growing up like
He's
the
like,
wildlife.
oh, this is just
He's
nature.
like, it's a circle of life. Yeah.
It's a
Here,
circle
let's see.
of
Let's-
life.
Circle of life.
What are the suckerfish called?
Suspense.
Suckerfish.
They're
are
algae
called
eaters, which makes
suckerfish.
sense. Plecos.
Plecos.
They're from South America, the Amazon jungle.
Oh,
Do
that's
they
why.
Eat they eat small.
Oh yeah,
fish?
let's see.
That's the real question.
Do plecos fish eat other fish?
The plecos.
If there are
fish.
dead fish around them, plecos will eat them, provided they are also small enough for that.
Oh, so the goldfish probably already died.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, well, I did learn a lot about fish recently because I've been considering getting one for
Yeah.
myself. And goldfish, they kind of require a lot of space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are one of the fish that release the most waste. And I guess, all that waste is ammonia, which will kill the fish, whatnot. So who knows? If there were a ton of little fish, maybe they
So-
kind of gassed themselves out. And the cleanup crew was already there.
And the
so-
plecos is like making me work overtime.
So my dad's friend had piranhas.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
For what? Like, why? Where?
Body
How?
disposal.
Like,
How he got him, I don't know. but he had him, and I went to the house to see him.
Did you like put your hand in the?
Fuck no. But he had a giant fish tank, like almost like from where that TV is to where that wall
So
is.
you're that
No
guy.
way,
That
that's
guy was a
huge.
villain. You were in a lair.
That was very Pablo of you. That was a good Pablo.
No, this is where Pablo
guy
got
was
it.
Where Pablo fears to
Dude, but he
tread.
was like, "Do you want to see?
Vex
You want to
woman.
see him eat?"
That's Corey Vidal talking.
He's like, "Do you want to see him eat?" I'm like, "Yeah." He had like a little bit of steak.
He
threw it in
throws
there.
a guy whose mouth is wrapped,
Oh,
chucks him in there.
he threw like flank meat in there, and they
wow.
were tearing the shit out. I was like,
You never owed that man money, did you? Because that could have been just like an example that you were witnessing, you know, like.
oh, my dad had some cool.
Where's my
friends.
$10, little Jason?
We had this one guy. His name was Truck.
Did he ever ask you to do any favors for him?
No.
Because okay,
I don't see him anymore. I think he moved away.
to bring you into
But
the family.
he had
Probably
this, he
not
had this
by
one
choice.
family friend. His name was Truck.
he had to
was
change his name.
His name was Truck because he was just a big old Mexican dude, and
Yo.
he used to work for.
I got a friend named Wall.
So he didn't like Truck. I think his name was Gabriel. His real name was Gabriel. But
okay.
Yeah, Truck
he
is
used to
better.
work for animal control at San Gabriel.
Yeah.
And one time he brought me in there. He goes, "You want to see all the animals we've captured?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I got to go back there. There was a lot of dogs, obviously.
Yeah.
It's
But
a
then there
drunk
was,
guy.
He had one of those not a Komodo dragon, but one of those fucking like those. It's like the family of them. Those kind of lizards.
Monitor lizards?
Yeah, there we go. Monitor lizard. He had a
Oh,
huge
okay.
one. He goes, "Yeah, we caught this one in Alhambra."
What?
Yeah, it was huge. And he goes, "I'll show you the king the prize." And he's like, "Look through that window." And I had to get on a little
It's
step
an
stool, but I
albino
was-
rhinoceros.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was a python, boa constrictor, but it was the size of your couch.
Holy shit, dude.
And he
Gross.
goes, it escaped in Azusa. And I go, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, it was slithering on the street, and people saw it. What the fuck? They thought they were shooting Anaconda the movie."
They're like, oh, it's LA. It's
So they
It's a
called
prop.
They called.
Yeah.
They needed 3 guys to pick it up. Apparently, it was eating like the guy kept it illegally, and he was letting it live in the tree.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
dangerous, dog. Oh, dude.
So
He was just waiting for the owner to fatten up a bit and be like, "You're fucking mine."
That's the thing. When they stop eating,
dude.
give it away.
I
'cause
remember
it's
just
gonna
looking
eat you,
at it,
like-
and it was like I was at the zoo almost.
Yeah.
It was like that's how big it was. I was like, "What the fuck?" And he goes, "This was in Azusa." And my little brain was like, "Whoa!" And I told my dad, "Can I take him?" And he's like, "No, ain't taking that."
He just smacks you across the head. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
So yeah, that was. I remember seeing that as a kid. I was like, "Wow, that blew my mind." Someone let a snake get the size of that couch over there. You guys can't see it, but it's a.
If you see the other episodes,
It's
the
at
show
least,
title
like,
used
6
the
feet
brown
long,
couch
yeah.
that we sit on sometimes.
It was huge. It had to be a boa constrictor, or if not, it was some kind. It had to be an illegal snake because that thing was huge.
No, yeah, I
People
think it
out
is the
here
boa
just
constrictor that
wilding.
just gets that fucking massive and long, dude.
So, yeah.
Like as I was saying it, I'm like, sorry, I want to end this episode off with you guys ever heard of Truck-Kun?
Have I?
Truck-Kun.
Yeah.
What's
So, because you mentioned Truck, the guy in the truck.
Yeah.
So, for anybody who watches anime, there's many fucking moments where like characters get inexplicably
Oh,
killed by a
yes!
truck in Japan, to which many people are like, does no one fucking check these drivers? Like, are they going to jail?
Yeah.
And there is an anime or a manga that somebody drew out or was published called Truck-Kun. Their job is to literally send these heroes to the next, fantasy world.
Yeah.
And they get hired to do that. They're like, all right, here's your next target. 14-year-old Des. He's like, really? That's where you're going to send him? All right. And they're just waiting to kill this
Oh
kid.
my
And then fucking
gosh.
Truck-Kun. It's always the same brand of fucking truck.
And you know what?
that
That's so
kills.
true. I never thought about it until I saw the meme and I was like, oh my god.
And it's like, so
Wait, there's like a lot of like, is it only in anime or is it like a Japanese, like just people die of trucks?
in Japan, that truck is like Toyotas here. Like we
really
use
big,
them a lot.
yeah.
I think I know
huge.
which one. It's
Yeah.
like that box truck.
Yeah,
right?
that box truck. Because again, in Japan, there's very small streets. Like they don't really need a lot of big things. It's very useful.
Yeah.
So they started using that. Like, how are we gonna kill this character off, but make it look like an accident? And they just like, why don't we just run him over? And they're like, well, a car's not gonna do that. He's like, what would kill you instantly? It's a fucking truck.
Yeah.
And the only model is that truck. So it's so many fucking. The genre is called isekai. That's how they always get killed. shield is a fucking truck.
There's an organization who's only
And so the manga is pretty much like they are hired by these god entities. They know other gods exist from different dimensions who hire them to be like, hey man, we need our hero sooner than later. He's like, do you want me to send him express or do you want me to send
Oh my gosh. Express shipping.
So that guy just sit on the...
Yeah. I can't even
he's like a hitman.
How many animes that has happened in that I've seen. Oh my gosh. Truck-Kun.
What a great job.
It's the ideas that these artists have for fucking mangas.
So wait,
good.
like, what do you mean like they need the hero? Like that's the inspiration?
So in isekais, you know what isekais are?
It's Japanese. I figured that part.
That's a start.
So for anyone who doesn't know isekai is, it's a genre of manga and anime where it's like a normal person like us gets transported to a fantasy world with swords, magics, or steampunk, whatever. And so every single time the main character has to die, and as their soul is going to wherever the fuck it goes, a goddess grabs them saying, "Hey, we are summoning you to our world because of who you are. We need a hero to save us." Typical fucking Rise of the Hero story.
Yeah.
And so
in order for him to transport, he has to get run over.
He has to die.
Yeah.
And the simplest way that doesn't seem too violent to Japanese censors is just getting fucking hit by a truck.
Yeah.
And they've made fun of it. Like there's a moment where I'm watching an anime right now called the Assemblance of Darkness, and this guy, his entire thing is like, I'm not just an innocent boy. He's like, no, I want to become the main hero in life. Like I want to be that dark, edgy lord dude.
Oh, yeah.
And he trains. He knows like he has mastered taijutsu. He's alchemy. He's like, his goal is like, I want to be able to be so powerful I could stop a fucking nuclear warhead.
Whoa.
And
But
then he's
could he
trained.
stop the truck?
Yes, there it is, Truck-Kun.
Yes.
Send heroes to them.
How you guys
I'll
can
post
see
it
it.
on the- I'll post it on the thing.
Yeah.
And so he's training in the mountains like karate, and he's like, damn it, if only I had magic. And he just starts running like he's crying, just having a moment of weakness.
Yeah.
And then the truck comes and it misses him.
Yo.
And he's like,
gosh.
and he doesn't realize. And then another truck comes and kills him.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're watching Truck-Kun? Yeah.
The time I got a secret to another world with my truck.
So yeah, isekai is a huge genre for the because it's people like it or love it.
Getting run over by a truck.
So good.
There is a scene in another anime where these two little girls are about to get hit by that same truck. But I don't know the anime. I just saw like a clip of it. But the girl comes over and she's stupidly strong. That she goes in the way, puts out her hand, and smashes the truck. Like, oh my god, it's safe. But because she's so strong and she had to use force, she kills the two kids. Because she had to.
I've seen that. Oh gosh, so sad. You're like, oh.
And she's like, and he's like, Truck-Kun.
Oh my gosh.
So anyways, guys, give it a shot. If you guys like isekai or not, check out Truck-Kun.
On that note.
I just like the fact there's a random truck that's coming out of nowhere.
And that's the joke. It always comes out of fucking nowhere.
It's so true. It's so true. Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for stopping by this episode of Show Tunnel Pending. Yeah, we still don't know what to call it. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on how we would die and in what movies we would die in, comment below. Or if you guys have any of your isekais you guys recommend, I'm always up to watching new shit. Or any books you guys suggest we read, because I know these guys are getting into books now.
Truck-Kun Ex Machina.
My Hero Truck-Kun.
My Hero Truck-Kun.
Truck-Kun.
This is the My Hero Academia world, and he's like, "And what's your hero name?" Beep beep. Nice.
I drive trucks.
Cool.
I will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Woo.